Apply for university? Then Distinction College is the school for you. We have locations in Kingston, Spanish Town, St. Elizabeth, and Ocho Rios. Start day, evening, and Saturday classes this coming term and sit CSEC CAPE exams for January's resit or May, June. Maths, law, science, English. We have the lowest school fees. Register before the end of the month and win an entire term free. Call us at 354-8560.
Rise with the sun and face the day with some Lasco instant chocolate. Pull a pack, stir it up. Hot or cold, enjoy the chocolatey goodness any time of the day and unleash instant smiles, instant happiness.
It's that time of the year again when the biggest party in sports returns to the shores of the Caribbean. The Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League is back for its 11th edition between August 16th and September 24th. Join some of the world's greatest cricketers across 5 islands as the 6 franchise teams, including defending champions Jamaica Tallawahs, battle it out for glory. The Sporting Choice Ira FM will once again provide updates and summaries on matches involving the Jamaica Tallawahs with top Caribbean cricket commentator Andrew Mason. Coverage of the Caribbean Premier League matches involving the Jamaica Tallawahs and Ira FM comes to you courtesy of Enabet, your best bet. Visit enabet.com for betting options. Ocho Rios Spa Center, 93 Main Street, Ocho Rios. Telephone 349-1244 or 874-3003. Total Energy Service Station Ocho Rios, open 24 hours. Total Energy Service Station Brands Bay and Manganiel, Portland, open from 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Sparkles Auto Parts, automotive store where you get everything for your vehicle. Wholesale items available. Visit our new location at shop number 2 Rexo Plaza, Ocho Rios, or call 784-9955. Distinction College, providing opportunities for you. Contractor Music Marketing, promoting the new single entitled Prayer by USA-based artist Cavalier Foreign Accent, now available on all digital platforms.
I pray morning, I pray noon, I pray night time. I still follow neighbor, make this not my lifetime. They won't want me to come up to my life.
That's coverage of matches involving the Jamaica Tallawahs in the 11th staging of the Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League on the nation's #1 Ira FM.
Josie, 4 for your gun. Get 4 party hot in a yarn. Josie, 4 for your gun. Take time by KMO in a fan. Grab 4 of the nicest party. Just for your gun, make your day well happy. Beef, chicken, veg, or plant-based. Make his full amount with tears. Josie, 4 for your gun. Get 4 party hot in a yarn. Josie, 4 for your gun.
Get 4 juicy parties for just $1,000 now. Promotion ends October 6th. Conditions apply.
At Flow, we are determined to get it right. Now, over 60% of Jamaica has access to our fiber fast network, with over 800 communities being upgraded since 2020. And there's more to come. Everything we're doing is inspired by our harshest critic, you. Join Jamaica's Fiber Fast Network and rediscover Flow today.
This Friday, September 8th is Caribbean Wellness Day, and Ira FM will be celebrating with the Ministry of Health and Wellness on Knutsford Boulevard with a free Vitality Fest. Where there's excitement, there is Ira FM. So join the Ira FM outside broadcast crew live in New Kingston for your fitness and wellness checks, health screening, food demonstrations, entertainment, prizes, and a lunch hour concert. That's a live broadcast this Friday, September 8th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. from the Caribbean Wellness Day celebration on Knutsford Boulevard, New Kingston. Brought to you by the Ministry of Health and Wellness. Wow, a weekend of wellness.
Ladies, make them know.
This Saturday, September 9, rush to Courts Oasis in Spanish Town. Sorry. This Saturday, rush to Courts Oasis, Spanish Town for the Courts Sleepathon. Join the Ira Posse live on location at Oasis Plaza, Marchpen Road, Spanish Town from 11 a.m. for the dreamy experience. You could win an all-night queen bed in the Sleepathon. Go to Courts Spanish Town now to enter and win lots of dreamy deals. Mattresses starting at just $11,999 plus GCT. Pay nothing down down on 6 to 48 months credit, along with an extra 15% off on 24 to 48 months credit on select items. This Saturday only, up to 50% off small appliances, tools, and fitness accessories. Enter the draw to win a TCL 65-inch smart TV, or just try the games and win up to $50,000 in the Money Machine. That's a live broadcast this Saturday, September 9, from Courts Oasis Plaza, Marchman Road, Spanish Town, for the Courts Sleepathon on the nation's #1 IRA FM. Brought to you by Courts, bringing value home.
So what we say?
If I can, you can, we can, all we can. Hey, get to see your ears, we are do it. Not the basic, greater the prey. All time in one paper, my J. All of we have the same energy. Hey, we got that flavor, Jamaican flavor. We got that flavor, Jamaican flavor. Blast your Jamaican flavor, because you can. Pepsi.
This requires extraordinary fitness. This is something special, you should all be a witness. I was born for greatness. I was born for greatness. I don't follow your rules.
Buju Banton album Born for Greatness. Order now on all your favorite streaming platforms.
Coconut water, hold for your hand. Sip, 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 sip. While we sip coconut water, well then it's a trip.
I think all of Grace Sardine, better flavor. Grace Sardine with the chef and the beginner. Follow the one with pepper, that are the winner. Shop on supermarkets, everybody sell it. Do all of them nice. Pass the park, make push it.
Grace Sardines, follow the better flavor.
Our mighty reggae boys face Honduras Friday night and Haiti on Tuesday inside the National Stadium. Bleachers $1,500, grandstand $5,000. Children under 10 are free to the bleachers. Let's pack the stadium and shout for the boys.
Look how much man in midfield.
Get your tickets online at www.jff.football. A reggae boys, we say.
The other day, me at the supermarket buying some groceries. When me reach the cashier, she said,
Cash our card.
me look at her and say, cash give you travel points, cash give you cash back, cash give you rewards. Lady number card, I pay for everything with my Sagicor Bank credit card. Grocery, gas, bills. Cause when you use your card, you get your reward.
Sir, stop all up the line.
Sorry, miss. Earn the best rewards ever with Sagicor Bank credit cards. Visit sagicor.com to apply today. Conditions apply.
The People Station, IRA FM, is once again putting Jamaican communities at the forefront with another community-based program, Come in Unity. Come in Unity highlights the positives as well as struggles in our inner-city communities across Jamaica every Monday at 6:30 p.m. right after sports in the Live at 5:45 package. Join me, Roger Haspel, as we engage stakeholders, residents, community leaders, government and non-government representatives, as well as the business community, as we shine the spotlight on each community we visit. That's Come in Unity, this and every Monday on the People Station, IRA FM.
Together we stand, brothers. Together we stand, sisters.
Are you looking to achieve good health? Wondering how you can start your health journey? Well, we have just the information you need. Join me, Maisha Brody, this and every Tuesday during the Live at 5:45 news package for Healthwise. From your physical to your mental health, modern medicine and herbal remedies. We will explore how you can achieve and maintain good health. Brought to you by GenMed. Experience first-class medical care in your home. Visit www.drgenmed.com or call us at 207-2370. Find us on Facebook at GenMed. And the National Health Fund. Have questions about the availability of medication from your drugstore pharmacy? Ask your pharmacist. Contact the NHF to find out more. The National Health Fund is here for you. That's Healthwise with me, Maisha Brody, this and every Tuesday during the Live at 5:45 news package on the nation's #1 IRA FM.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you are inside the Easy Skanking. We are standing by. Coming up at 12:30 p.m. It's all about the return of Road to Success, the journey. We kick things off today with season 7. And of course, you know, we're journeying with none other than audio engineer, Grammy Award-winning producer, artist manager, and CEO of Jukebox Productions. We're talking about Shane Brown. Don't forget that Road to Success, the journey is a feature inside the Easy Skanking that is geared to inspire, uplift, educate, motivate, and entertain. And can I tell you something? Doing this research on Shane Brown was absolutely interesting and exciting. Like, I've learned so much. Can I tell you? I didn't realize that almost every single major production listed Shane Brown as engineer or mixer on the project. Like, he is affiliated with so many major projects. And I'm looking forward to this conversation today. So we have approximately 2 minutes before we kick things off. And of course, big up, of course, the Easy Skankers on WhatsApp. I see the messages coming in. People saying, look here, I am waiting. I am sitting and listening out for RTS. Look here, Shane Brown is already here. I am looking at him. So remember, you can watch what's taking place. You can just go to all of Irie FM's online platforms and check out what's taking place right now. He is in his studio. So, of course, today, you know, we're going to get an eye full because normally you just hear the music, you hear about the production, but we don't get an opportunity to see where the magic is made. And you're listening to the sounds of the greatest creation rhythm, courtesy of Jukebox Productions. Who that? Shane Brown? Yeah.
NHD contributors.
Apply for your NHD loan at Scotiabank, NCB, or COK Credit Union and still benefit from the regular NHD interest rate. Conditions apply. The time by the NHD is...
It is now 12:29.
The mission of the Ministry of Legal and Constitutional Affairs includes revising Jamaica's legal and constitutional infrastructure and accelerating the pace of reform. The time by the MLCA is...
It is now 12:30, and you know exactly what time it is.
Step on them. Big time. Shabba Rankin, Emperor Kong, big time. Tower Hill, big time. Compound, big time. We all them want it, I say we flaunt it. Big time. I talk to them because them need it and them want it. Because them want it, Shabba I plant it. I talk to them, I give it to them, I give it to them. Well, if them want it, wicked and wild, alright, see ya. Them want it, that's solid, alright, see ya. The wicked, the rough, the rugged, alright, see ya.
You're listening to the legendary Shabba Rank. This one is titled Big Time, produced by Shane Brown. Now, he is one of the most in-demand audio engineers in reggae and dancehall music. Shane Brown is an audio engineer, a Grammy Award-winning producer, artist manager, and CEO of Jukebox Productions. He comes from a long legacy of musicians and has been in the business for over 2 decades. Shane Brown has worked with the likes of Shaggy, Beenie Man, Beres Hammond, Popcorn. Additionally, he has worked with the legendary Lauryn Hill, Fugees, Shaka Khan, as well as mixing initiatives with Sony and Universal Music companies. And today we're absolutely honored to journey with none other than Shane Brown on the road to success. Shane, welcome, and thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to take us on your journey. I am good.
We're here having a joke in the studio. They said 2 decades. Wait, no, it says 3 decades, my guy.
Oh my goodness. Look here. Wow.
Yeah.
I stand corrected. Look here. I am just judging.
I say 3 decades already.
Wow.
Young, young people like me.
I know, right? Talk about being ageless. But I absolutely love how we're matching. I see that orange is the thing.
Chemistry.
Right. No, Shane, let us kick things off with your foundation. How would you describe, your childhood growing up in Kingston 20?
Roots. It was real roots. Cause Kingston 20 is far from uptown. Very far from uptown. So we grew up and know, so around the corner you have a mechanic shop, you have a football field, you have your cane man right around there. So you have, the bus terminus right there. So it have me real grounded to have that foundation. That's the truth.
Okay, and you are from a musical family that dates back to the 60s. Give us some insights as to your musical foundation.
Well, the family history with music started with Duke Reid, Treasure Isles label, my grandmother's brother. So my grandmother was Perletta Reid. She married a name Brown. So Duke Reid from the 60s, Treasure Isles label, Duke Reid was the first, and then afterwards you have Studio One. Even Duke Reid, Treasure Isle was the first sound system in Jamaica. So that's where it started. Duke Reid was an ex-policeman. I'm a liquor wholesale downtown, Bond Street, and liquor wholesale now was a studio. So my dad, Errol Brown, left school, technical school, Kingston Technical High. My grandmother, his mother, asked her brother to give him a job as an intern at the studio. And,
wow.
Yeah.
So that's how it all started.
And then, Marcia, I should call her around here, because she's a very big part of my history now. Kirk, call Marcia, because guess what now? My dad and Marcia used to do a lot of work downtown at Duke Reid studio. And Bob Marley always asked Marcia, which engineer that you have down there work with?
As in the legendary Marcia Griffiths?
Yeah, I'm in the studio right now with her doing our album for our 60th anniversary next year.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. So Marcia was the one that introduced my dad to Bob Marley in 1979.
79.
Or 78 it was. Yeah, and it does go on and on.
So Shane, with such a rich musical history, your granduncle being the legendary Duke Reid, and of course your dad, who is the renowned Errol Brown, who worked with Bob Marley. Did you felt at any point during that you had to find a career in music?
Before I go there, so I was saying that Marcia is a very integral part of my history. And I can tell about it, how she was the family with Bob Marley.
Wow.
Yeah, she let my father, first of all, is our favorite engineer. I guess me second, me a second runner up. Come here.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Sister Marcia, Queen Marcia Griffiths.
Like I said, you introduce my father to Bob Marley.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. No, still is. Now I'm with the junior.
Right.
Yeah.
That is amazing. So Shane, at that point, your dad is doing his thing with Bob Marley. Your uncle is there.
No, can I tell you a story? I was not introduced to music from a baby. But I think my dad discreetly kept me away from music.
Why do you think that is?
Education first. You must have focus on school, education first, So the foundation, education, wise for me. So when I went to Woolmers High School. When I leave Woolmers, I had to go to Exeter for the pre-university. Then actually went to law school.
Wow.
So
Shane,
Kingston 20.
How did that happen?
I find myself in the music. Because I used to work at a garage, and the owner of the garage had a sound system. I mean, I tell him named Paddy. I said, Paddy, someone play a sound system? And Paddy I say, yeah, you don't know how to play some. I said, no, we can stay on the back of the garage and practice. You know? So that's how it happened. And the next very important part of my history is a man named Michael Stewart, Tinga Stewart's son. Because Michael was the first person that took me to a recording studio. Not my daddy. Over Jerusalem Black Scorpio studio. Michael said, yo, you look like you love music, you know. Come here, go over Black Scorpio. And when I
So despite studying business administration and management studies, you were still focused on music. Why do you think that was? Was it because of what your granduncle did and what you see your dad doing?
No, it wasn't because of that at all, because at that time I didn't even know the depths of just a natural love for the music. It was a natural love.
So take us back now to the sound system that you were playing on. I think it was Santana International.
Santana International was a marvelous sound. Big Bad Santana International. You know, kind of Santana is the name of a gun. So them time they had artist named Panhead. It was a pirate Panhead. And you know, it was a Panhead sound system and Marvelly. We used to have a place named Wembley on the boulevard. Across from Oasis Club. Every Sunday night. Either you go super the Harbour View or you come on the boulevard. And
So hold on there, Shane. So you're on your sound system, you drop music, you introduce things, you handle your business.
Yeah, man. The youth, I'm just dead at the mix. I'm just love it. I chat for the mic. I go Lindsay, I go always plays a sound clash and beer something.
So what did your dad do? Because it seemed to me he was shielding you from the music, and you're out on bad music will find you, and you are in good company. What was his reaction when he realized that you have this true love and passion for music?
I tell you something. He was always on the road with Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers. He never really know the depths of my involvement in this music either.
Wow.
I'm always on the tour, Ziggy Marley and Melody Makers, always touring. And me always a play with sound system, So I never even know the depths. In here, whenever know it's a big sound system, I play with Stone Love, Metro Media and all them something there. You think one little corner, one little thing, you know the depths either. But what happened to me now, I went to Linstead and had a sound clash with a sound named Blazer Force. And it broke out now one war. And we get one buckle chop me right as my forehead.
Whoa.
I'm end up in the hospital and my grandmother said to my father now, say, Errol, if you don't carry your son to the studio, him going to go by any means necessary going in the music business. So you better just take him out of the studio, let him do exactly what he want to do. And that is how I end up in the studio. And funny it is, that was 1993. Right here in Tough Gang, I got a job as an apprentice. In 1993, I was earning $4,127 per month.
Wow. No, take us back to this significant moment, Shane. 1993, getting the opportunity at Tough Gang Studios as an apprentice, which basically symbolizes the birth of Shane Brown, the engineer. Walk us through this significant moment.
Well, I tell you what, I was familiar with Tough Gang, but not in the studio. Because what happened now, I used to come here to Tough Gang, come beg Bullpuss record to play for the sound. You have to laugh, right?
Right, absolutely.
Come to the record shop, come get free record and to play for the sound system. But coming in the studio, if I experienced heaven before, the studio was heaven on earth for me.
So at that age, did you know what that was like? Just what the different equipment and tools and the whole studio setup? Did you have an understanding?
Shima, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you viewers something. When me come here, I'm gonna look on that something and them call it mixing board. I think I want spaceship, I'm
wow.
gonna go to pilot school for this. So Taros are just coming to a place too.
Wow, singing. Look,
This
today
time
is
on the
gonna be
picture.
star-studded.
Mekim, come say hi. Come here, Mekim.
Mekim.
This is Taros, son, you know. Taros, Mekim.
Hi,
Him and the one who
hi,
plays
Taurus
guitar
Maki.
on stage.
I have
You
seen
saw it on
him
the stage.
live. Awesome. So you sing as well like your daddy?
Yeah.
Nice.
So Mekim just come from school.
How was school today,
Yeah,
Mekim?
man. And
Was all right.
so it was nice.
Teenagers.
Yeah, man. All right. So where's now?
So you
What
were
was
saying that
second?
you thought the mixing board was a spaceship because
Yeah, man. Look here. Kashima, you get the realest interview. I was confused and I was saying to myself, how many years is it going to take me to learn this? But I was just glad I was here. And I'm not going to make this opportunity pass. So guess what now? There's a grass spot. And there's a man here named Chow. Bob Marley bring Chow from Asia and he's here today. Which you could have seen, but he's in the back. Yeah? He said to me, don't be confused. Every channel is the same thing. Just study one.
for you, because you know, like a lot of young people, they're not focused. The legendary Dean Fraser. Look here, we've had Mr. Fraser as our Road to Success guest, and boy, his journey was brilliant. I love it. I love it.
Right, this is live action camera. Yeah. So Shaw was the one that simplified it for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he simplified it for me. Let me understand. Say.
Old enough to understand that, like you mentioned before, you know, soak up all of this information. But we know how things are with young people. They're easily distracted and, you know, lose focus from the goal. So did you understand in that moment that
I wasn't going through the motions, you know, because for me it was a dream come true.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't gonna make the opportunity pass me by. I was just worried that I wouldn't catch it as quickly. And because I wasn't even concerned about catching on so quickly, it make it worse. I wasn't taking no chances.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you, in 3 months, I got
project that you worked on.
If me remember, yeah, I remember, man, I got laugh. Kashima, back in the days now, you have a producer named Clive Hunt. Clive's a big part of it. You know?
He shared his journey on the road to success.
Him call me name. Him better call me name. Anyway, because me a call for your name. Clive is a big part of my history.
Mm-hmm.
Because even Clive is a big part of it as well. So
your first project.
I'm in the studio, you know, I learn my thing and I record. Clive producer, music producer, and Clive not stand for foolishness. And we do Shaka Demon, I mean Spanner. Pliers, who bring him come? Spanner Banner. Bring him like a brother come named Richie Spiker.
Girl, yeah, big tune.
And she for them time to know me the music thing now, I record. But nobody now give me a song to mix. Nobody. They must say, yeah man, go and learn. You soon get a chance to mix one song. Nobody now give me a chance to mix a song. But guess what me do? Me reach out the studio
early.
Them time that tape, you know, thing.
Mm-hmm.
Bring a tape come roll, let me show her on tape, right? So I put on tape and I practice a morning time for mix, because nobody know how me mix. So the session I start 10 o'clock, me come from 7 o'clock and I practice. And then by the time everybody come on, me take out people them tape and everything back set up, way. So this particular song now is the first song I mix professionally. So it was done for Island Records, owned by Chris Blackwell.
Mm-hmm.
Song that, you know. Peter, people, before hard drive, this is a 24-track tape. See here? It can hold 8 songs at slow speed and 3 to 4 songs at high speed. It's like a hard drive hold 1,000,000 songs.
Mm-hmm.
If you have only 8 songs this, so just imagine what this I promote. I produce 8 rhythms. Just imagine how much of this a producer have, and them expensive at the time. Anyway.
So you can't afford to mess up anything.
No, man, remember there's no undo. There's no undo.
What
So if you
about
make a
cut and
mistake,
paste?
that no work. That's a new thing. All is a rolling. So here it is now. So Clive done voice Richard Spice, and Clive said, look here, do a little rough balance and put it on a DAT cassette at the time. Because I don't have email at the time, the email MP3 to London. Well, FedEx, a physical cassette. You there? Okay, look like you freeze.
No, man, I'm hearing you.
Okay, Rolly, bring a DAT for me. So for email, you have a FedEx a DAT tape to London. I know they take about a week, then you get back the tape. So Clive said, let's put it on put a little rough mix so Chris Blackwell can hear it and see if he approve it, and then we can continue. So me not like record either. So while me record, me a mix, kind of buy now let me mix, you know. So that's why Clive used to like to even work with I.
Yes.
Because when I record, it sound pa. So me a mix while I record and thing. Anyway, 1 week later in the studio, and I film how the phone gone. The phone in the studio ring. Chris Blackwell and Chris on the phone and said, Clive, what's up? I got the song and thing. It sounded great, you know. But Clive said, no, in a mix. I heard one little son, just a little balance.
Errol little son.
Mix, yeah. We have an identity yet. If Chris Blackwell said that is the mix. So when you FedEx a DAT tape, you know, you have to keep a safety copy because sometimes I'm lost in a FedEx. But I say, what the copy there? Play it, let me hear something. And we just did it in a slow and we'll play it. And see me, you see when you hear that,
yes,
in your eye pop out.
Wow.
So Clive must be in a mixing world.
Oh my goodness. So from that day on, you would have gotten more opportunities to mix and well, you were already recording, but the mixing is the crucial part.
I hope the people them from Europe can understand me. The mixiness engineer them time.
Because part of my research, I did see your name on a lot of projects, you know, the Buju Bantans, you name it, Shaka Demus and Pliers, like your name is on a lot of projects.
Well, working with Clive on has afforded me the opportunity to work with a lot of great people, even Dennis Brown.
Wow.
You know, because Clive is not a normal producer. So Clive, that has afforded me the opportunity to work with a lot of people. And then being a Tough Gang as a resident engineer as well. Because you know, Tough is just the best, simply the best. I mean, not take back that. Yeah? So that has afforded me to work with a lot of people. Jimmy Cliff, I-Trees, the Marleys, everybody, you know.
So how did you eventually develop like that special ear? Because while they can teach you, you know, certain things like the board and the tracks, and it's like when I listen to a Shane Brown mix or your production, like you can hear the richness of the overall production. At what point did you develop that special ear for mixing? And how do you know when the mix is right and when it needs a little fix?
All right, I'm going to tell you a secret now. That is all God work. I'm going to show it's all God's work. Even to this day, when I'm mixing a song, so from that time to this day, when I'm mixing a song, the first thing I do is pray. Come here and say, God, please don't let me mess up the people them some. Even when I'm mixing a show. So that is, may I forget God the credit for that, first of all. The same Chinaman show. You watch Karate Kid with like Chinaman and the youth? Show on my wife of the man the name, you know. Show also to my ears. We have something named an oscillator on the older version boards back in the days. Where Chow taught me frequencies and things, you know? And that has helped a lot. But I think my humility when it comes to mixing, that is what, hold on there, master phone. My humility when it comes to mixing, because I'm always concerned about the end product to this day. So I'm always trying to do better and better. And a song that I mixed last year, I don't want to hear it, you know.
Why?
So I come here, you play some, because I think where I'm now,
evolved.
I would not criticize. I'm going to criticize myself too much. So even as last month, I'm still trying to find fault to say, oh boy, you know, I could have really done something better.
Wow.
So I think the humility in the approach is what has helped me a lot too.
No, what do you use as your standard, your measuring stick? Who or what to basically measure the quality of your work? Because we know that, you know, in Jamaica, there are lots of things that are limited when you look at the rest of the world and the new tools and technologies and what they have. So what's your measuring stick?
I'm going to correct you right there, though, you know, because when I look at the rest of the world and even what I have in my personal studio, there's nothing that's missing.
Okay.
And a lot of producers right now in Jamaica, they're up to date. Tough Gang right now, people from all over the world come to Jamaica. Right now as we speak, there's an artist named Pierre Pauljac from France that's working with Clive Hunt in Jamaica. So we are not limited, believe me, Jamaica not a third world again. We're not limited here. But as far as standard, you know, so my marker is my dad. Me said the man come like an engineer alien. Great, you see? So me always listen. There's a particular song that he mix that me always listen to and say, yo, I mix it better than how that sound, you know. So he's always the standard that I'm trying to reach. I'm not been successful yet, you know. But that is my standard. My father is my standard when it comes to mixing.
All right. So you mentioned, you know, live mixing as well. And we know that in show business, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. And, you know, as a tour engineer, you've traveled with the likes of Shabba, Shaggy, Taros, and countless others. What is your approach to troubleshooting and fixing technical issues that may arise at live events in the moment?
Well, as a touching on a live topic, I have to say big up to Capitan, the Prophet. Prophet, me know him as, you know, not King Shango, coming in from back then. Capitan is the first artist to actually take me on the road, you know.
Wow.
When Capitan signed to Def Jam, remember when Capitan signed to Def Jam in 1996? So you're far right ago? 95, 96. Capitan had a manager named African Star, Stuart Brown. And Capitan had a band at the time named Japasso Band. And Japasso was working at the studio, and I'm saying, yo, Mr. Brown, big man always call Mr. Brown, I don't know, it's probably a Jamaican thing. Mr. Brown, you know, they must come on the road with Prophet, man. Now introduce you to them, you know. I'm saying, yeah, but I don't know nothing. Anyway, I met African Star, Stuart Brown, and African Star say, yo, you come on the road with me. But I say, I don't know anything, you know. He say, I'm a namesake, and you're going to learn on the road.
Wow.
Yeah? So, yeah, Cape Town is the next big part of my history. Anyway, on the road, the live show is like a sport. I love it because it is now. Even now, in this day and age, there's no undo. It's happening right now. I have God again has afforded me the gift to have an ear that I know frequencies. If I hear this, I can't tell exactly which frequency it is. Like master phone a ring, I won't stop ringing. You know which frequency the phone a ring, you know. You know? So God has afforded me the gift to have that cannot be taught either.
Wow.
Frequency is, I know everything. So therefore, with me, I don't need feedback. Live shows.
And I guess that is why you are in demand.
God again, because I personally don't think that I'm no better than nobody else. I think it's just opportunity that I've been blessed with and afforded as well.
On that note, Shane, we're going to take a quick break for cash pots. The reasoning is absolutely interesting, and we will continue. Stick and stay.
When me
All
use
right.
Island Fresh with aloe vera, it make me skin feel so much smoother. So if you want to feel better and smell fresher, use Island Fresh with aloe vera.
Manufactured by Island Products, 934-0666.
The time is...
It is now 12:59. We're standing by. Listen up. Your top draw dollars, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, hot pick, and cash pots lunchtime draws up next.
What do you find here?
Good afternoon. It is a Thursday, September 7, 2023. I'm Taiba. Welcome to this afternoon's Supreme Ventures live game draw. Before we begin, here's a quick look at our mid-morning winning numbers. All Supreme Ventures live games are being supervised by the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Commission and observed by the independent auditing firm PwC. Let's put some money in your top draw for $600,000. Here are your winning numbers and, of course, good luck. First, our top draw this afternoon, we have the number 4. That's followed by lucky number 15. Your third number coming down is a 7. Following 7, we have 20. Just in case you have plans for the jackpot, you're gonna need 17. And now, let's pick a play with our dollars game. I hope you're feeling lucky. The winning numbers are coming your way. Let's start dollars off with 26. Next up, we have 16. Your third winning dollars number for this afternoon is 4, followed by 36. Next up for dollars, lucky number 10. Let's count down to 9. And next in line, we have 31, followed by 35. Coming down, lucky number 2. Followed by 1. Next up, 33. Let's end the dollars this afternoon with the number 28. So now, for some easy winning with our Pick 2 game. The winning numbers are coming right up. And first up, we have a 3. Your second Pick 2 number is 15. Once again, 3 and 15 are your winning Pick 2 numbers. Up next, you can play it 3 ways. That's, of course, our Pick 3 game. Here we go. And first up, we have a 4. Your second Pick 3 number, 7, and your third and final number is also 7. Once again, 4, 7, and 7 are your winning Pick 3 numbers. It's time to turn up your winnings. Get ready for Pick 4. And first up, we have an 8. Your second Pick 4 number. For the third number coming up, 3, and your fourth and final number, also 3. Once more, your winning Pick 4 numbers are 8, 4, 3, and 3. Now it's easy to win. What do you say we heat things up with Hot Pick? Here we go. This afternoon's winning Hot Pick number is lucky number 10. Congratulations to all our Hot Pick winners. Again, your winning number is 10. Let's get ready to play our cash pot game for Thursday, September 7, 2023. We know you live to play it, but
Wi-Fi one.
win it. Get ready to be a big winner and let's see what the winning numbers will be. The winning cash pot number is lucky number 33. Congratulations to all our cash pot winners. Again, your winning number is 33. Now let's mega your winnings and of course, good luck.
33 and never bite back.
What's it gonna be? A white ball has been selected. And now it's time for the monster winning. So good luck once more. What's it gonna be for monster? Here it comes.
Leave on.
And a white ball has been selected. Remember to go Mega and Monster 6 times per day for Cashbot for more chances to win. Again, the winning Cashbot number is 33, Lucky Mark Big House. And a white ball was selected for Pick 3, Pick 4, Hot Pick, and Cashbot. And for Monster, a white ball has been selected for Cashbot. Let's have a look at the numbers. And of course, congratulations to everyone who won. Please note that for this week's Money Time payout, you can win all of $260 on 1 to 36, $270 on 0, and $208 on 00. Don't miss your chance to win big. Join us again at 3 p.m. for more games you love to play. I'm Taiba. Have a supreme afternoon.
Hope you were a big winner. Play your favorite Supreme Ventures games every day and tune in for our live draw 6 times a day at 8:30 a.m., 10:30 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., 5 p.m., and 8:25 p.m. on this station. Supreme Ventures, making winners every day.
That was the lunchtime top draw dollars, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, hot pick, and cash pot draws. Congratulations to all of today's winners. Join us again at 3 p.m. for another chance to win in hot pick and cash pot special pot draws. If you're just joining us, we are on the road to success and we're journeying with none other than Shane Brown. Shane, can you hear me? All right, can you hear me, Shane? All right.
Sizzler, Kalanjaberry, salmon, and alcohol.
For me,
It's for you, mama.
the lap that we have. Mom,
I know those beautiful mama.
change.
All right, so we may have to do a straight call depending on what is happening. I see Shane is frozen.
Make the best curry rescue. Oh, mama, 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 mama.
We are on the road to success. We're journeying with none other than Shane Brown. Shane, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm using my phone.
Okay, all right, no problem. Just happy that we're hearing you.
All right.
So here it is. You know, you were given like all these great opportunities, from Capleton taking you on the road with him to getting your first engineering job with Tough Gong. Do you feel like your granduncle and your dad, because of who they were and are, that provided a cushion for you in the entertainment industry?
I don't think so at all, because if anything, it made it harder for me. Because my dad is such a great engineer, everybody marked me very hard, you know? And then a lot of people didn't know my history. A lot of people never know that Errol Brown related to Duke Reid, to Reid and Brown, you know? And I've never used it to catapult myself anyway, you take it. I think, as I tell you, Kashima, it's just the Almighty.
It's like your life was divinely orchestrated.
My mommy always tell me that. Say, you were meant to be from I was in her tummy. She said, you're going to be an engineer. You're going to music. Yeah.
You know what I wanted to do, Shane? Based on your expertise as an audio engineer, what advice would you give to entertainers in general as it relates to the do's and don'ts of a microphone, like how to use it? Because more than ever, I realize that a lot of their performances are barred from being a success because of how they're holding their microphone.
All right. That's one of the worst things for artists to do is cough the microphone. I don't know where them get it from, or if it look cool to them or whatever. But if the microphone is what transmitting your voice, how can you cover it? Because if I put my hand over my mouth now, I sound different. So when you cuff that microphone, you're putting a blanket over the same thing that's transmitting the quality of your vocals. So one of the things what I can tell entertainers, do not cuff the capsule of a microphone. I don't know if there's some of them think it make them voice sound bigger. It really don't. What it do is make your voice sound darker and more distorted. Also, when you cuff the capsule of a microphone, there's a certain frequency that it equalizes. So it's more unlikely gonna feedback in the speakers below. So I don't know if them think it look cool, as I said before, but that's one of the biggest advice I can tell. It's one of the worst things for me to do a show with an artist that cuff the mic. Because the vocal is the loudest thing in the mix, and if the vocal not right, the entire mix spoil.
In that moment, do you normally say to the artist, hold the microphone properly, or do you try to make it work?
Well, in the moment, you have to just make it work. But thank God once again, I'm going to thank God nothing in that interview yet. Thank God once again, the artists them that me I've worked with, them don't have that bad habit.
Well,
I've toured with Shaggy for 10 years.
Wow.
And there's something. Him is one of the best. He was and still is one of the best when it comes to using a microphone. That man don't play a microphone joke. So you have to understand the mixing and engineering, the whole thing is everybody, we're team players, everybody working together. So no one person, it makes no sense in trying to make a next person's life or job harder because it will affect you because it's one team. So the artists have a big responsibility, man. The artists need to stop coughing microphones. And it's something that I noticed, wow, even now more than ever. As them come, they hold on to the cap of the microphone. So now if it is that it have something to do with sanitization, I don't know, I'm just saying, then buy your own microphone and carry your own microphone to the shows.
How hard does it make your job when this happens?
As I tell you, the vocal is the loudest part of the mix. The entire mix spoil at that time. The entire mix spoil at that time, Kashima, because you can't get the crispness that you need from the vocal to sound like the record. So, and even when you think about it now, artists can think about it. When you're in the studio, you don't cough the microphone, you stay so you can't even touch the microphone. So what are you thinking? Do you think, say, all right, now I'm going on stage, we're going to cough the microphone and think. It don't make no sense. So it put the engineer in a very bad position at that time.
I also realize that not every entertainer will take the compliments of an engineer when they're touring or when they go, internationally. Are they doing themselves an injustice by not having their full compliments?
That is one of our biggest problems in Jamaican music industry. And I say that without apology. It's only a few artists that walk with them on an engineer. I will big up man like Sean Paul, I will big up Beanie Man. There's we have big up the older artists then. But so the newer artists them, I don't think they're them even educated enough to understand that they need an engineer. It's not their fault, because right now we need artist grooming. That's the next thing that's lacking from our business. We now have the artist grooming. So sometimes the artists them just really trying to find their way and understand. And sometimes it actually take them just experience and going out there, them say, oh, but Mr. Drake with him on an engineer. Oh, me not an engineer, But then again, the music is in such a slum, you know what I use? That is only a few artists that can travel with a full entourage of a band of musicians and engineers alike. Then again, now I'm going to get to real talk this now, You have some artists who prefer to carry 5 and 6 hype man.
Than the professionals.
So I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I must say this thing without apology. When it's a music, as informal as people think it is. For us, professionals, it's like we work in a bank or any establishment. Yes, people coming out to a concert enjoy themselves and whatever, but we are there to work. So, if me can't carry, if I was working in a bank, I can't carry 7 brethren come in the bank and never hang out with me at the teller, or if me a police, I can't carry my brethren come to a police station where I hang out. So how come when you are up on stage now, you want to carry 7 of your friends them on the stage with you? What are you afraid of? Are you shy up here? No, more. I don't love ask artists to do it. More to know if you're not shy up there or afraid of the crowd, so only one face and you can't face the crowd. Because professionally speaking, the first thing you do, carry your working entourage. When you know, say you have a road manager, you have a drummer, you have a bass player, you have a DJ, you have an engineer, you have a
full complement.
Yeah, but you just carry some people just to take up space. And then when you take up
Shane, with social media, it is showing them up a lot. Kudos to Tarrus Riley, because I was listening to his Summer Jam performance, with my husband, and who is also an audio engineer as well. And just the structure of his set, just everything, just crystal clear. And I know you are also a part of that, as well as Dean Fraser. And it does make a difference, because when you have other entertainers who go on the same stage, there is a huge difference.
All right, you're right. I remember that Tarrus have 3 decades of experience and have a full team. But I want you to be honest, and want the people and the listeners to be honest. Because Popcorn was also on that Summer Jam. And him delivered a great set. And the Popcorn, one with Big Poppy. The Poppy with a bag of man on the stage. Him did a work the stage. I must carry him band, in full complement of musicians, as well as in technical team. I toured with Popcorn and as his
engineer.
Yeah. So let me tell you something. One of the things that me know a lot of younger artists can do, if you don't want to listen to me and listen, you can say Tarrus a reggae singer. Take a page out of Popcorn book.
And it's interesting that you mentioned Popcorn, because on this very space, I did highlight his Summer Jam performance, because it's the first I've ever seen him in his element, that kind of way. And what I said exactly was that he's onto something and he just needs to perfect it.
Well, the thing about it, as you say, the first you see him, but I mean, it's about Poppy, but the thing about it is, I think Poppy, as a younger artist, can motivate some of even these younger artists. The thing about Poppy, I think one of his favorite places in the world is on that stage.
Wow.
Yeah, and him take it serious. The next thing is, even in a studio situation, now, it's the same thing them going with on the stage. It's the same thing some of these artists want to have a studio full of. Remember, it's your workplace, your craft, and everything, You see Popcorn again, even if you see my road around 100 man, not one of them can come in the studio when he's working. You know what I mean? So I think we need to take this music business much more serious and know, say, look here, this is our bank. This is our place of work. And when we come to a concert, what we are there to do, first of all, is to satisfy our audience that come out there to see it. Because people work hard for their money. So people come out there. Imagine now you work so hard for your money and you want to watch an artist on stage. And when you take a stop, 10 of them, you wonder, who is who? Come on, man. We need to stop shortchange people and we need to take for business. Business first. We need to take business more serious.
And speaking about taking our business more serious, it brings me to my next question, with bringing it back to you. Describe for us your transition from engineer to producing to becoming an established artist manager and business manager.
Let me tell you something now. I did business in school and management studies.
Mm-hmm.
It's in this life, Kashima, whether you're a musician, a police, or a soldier, whatever you're doing, no one thing in this life can work for nobody. Life hard, time hard, and things expensive. Right? So one of my advice to the world, don't bother think say you can just do one thing. Even when you say a woman working at a bank, sometimes she have a little hustling on the side. Right? So for me, I wanted Jukebox to be a one-stop shop where I'm an engineer, so I mix out different producers and different people. I'm an artist manager, so therefore we groom an artist and take him to the forefront of the world. Yeah, we also had a booking branch of this company, which I'm not doing anymore and things. So being all of those things is just the business part of me.
Mm-hmm. Well, I understand it's a lot more now. We're gonna take a quick time signal. We soon come. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, man.
The time on Irie FM is...
It is now 1:20. We are on the road to success. We're journeying with none other than Shane Brown. Now, Shane, as you mentioned, the whole artist management side of things, you, in 2013, the Shane Brown Busy Signal separation shocked many. How did this public split impact, you personally and also your career?
Well, personally, because when I'm doing something or if I'm working with an artist, it becomes family for me. So personally, it affected me that way because it's almost like you felt like a family member betrayed you,
Mm-hmm.
Business-wise, well, one of the things I noticed with music business and management, them always quick to say the manager of the artist.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily for me, because for music, for me, is God first, honesty second. It really didn't affect me, none whatsoever. And only, all right, let me be very honest with you. If it were to affect me, it's in a positive way, because what happened, it actually opened the door to do different things, because I was so focused and busy. Even when busy was
incarcerated. Mm-hmm.
The 6 months busy in a prison, me in a prison too. Because I have to do anything it takes to get him back, So it has made me a stronger person, and me not keep grudge on them something there, Kashima.
Mm-hmm.
As I tell you, it's God first. So even, what Busy Signal song me mix from that time? Yeah, man, and even if I say busy 2 years ago on Jamrock Cruise, it's a signal walk on. I'm going to keep grudge, I'm going to keep malice, and my heart and my temper too small to other people.
Mm-hmm.
I strongly believe, say, if God did want me to still manage Busy Signal, but I still manage Busy Signal. So me have a trust the process. And even to this right now, me think me owe Busy a big thank you more than for ever anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's also a part of my journey.
Mm-hmm.
And next thing in life that I've noticed is that somebody do 9 things good, and the one thing that will make it 10, you just talk about the bad. I cannot be focusing on the bad part of Busy Signal because we had a lot of success. We made a lot of money together. We grew together, and that was one little thing where shade or shadow the whole brighter picture. You see me as a genuine smile.
No, I know. Look here. And I absolutely respect and love your perspective on the whole situation. And I think you put it into context for a lot of persons when you said being away from him or when that relationship fell through the cracks, it did more good for you than anything else because it allowed you to diversify your portfolio.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. So I have no bad feelings, bad blood. Trust me, if somebody like me today to mix a business signal song, I want my best mix ever. You know what I mean? So we can't judge people the one little bad at all. Trust me, I have more good, as I said before, I have more good to speak of where business is concerned. We can't have one come there where we just cut. Being awesome.
Shane, sorry, go ahead.
Life is too great to focus on that.
Absolutely. You have to vibrate higher.
Yeah.
And now you mentioned Jukebox, like you wanted it to be this hub for everything. Talk to us, where are you now with Jukebox, and is TMI Records still active?
All right, where am I now with Jukebox? I have... Boy, I don't want to say I couldn't have a third vocalist, Kashima. I get here real. I'm not doing as much as I should be doing where music is concerned. And I'm so thankful that even, I just say I'm at the studio right now with Master Griffiths, and I'm producing our album, as I say, for
her 60th.
And I feel like I saw Master in Europe over the summer. And she said, Shane, look how long we finished. And I said, Mommy, you know what? I owe it to you. When I go to Jamaica, we're going to do this album. And just to be back in the studio and producing, because, as I say, worklessness, a long time I produced that, for myself, Produce it for a record company or something. It's we do this thing with Barry and Poppy the other day.
And Poppy, yes.
Say a COVID cause it, just the home board and not gonna away. Let me do that.
And you did a whole album with Taros.
I did, yes, and Lighter was a part of that album. Nice
with Shensia, yes.
We really put on my workless ways, you know what I mean?
Is it because you are now wearing your engineering and mixing cap more than your producer cap?
You know what it is? I'm one person. So you're right, to be mixing because right now as it is, I have all my songs outstanding to mix with people, right? Apart from that, I have different things and different ambitions too that I want to do for myself, And but my real passion is mixing. I like producing too. And I think I just need to find a balance. I'm working on finding the balance, to be honest with you.
And I totally get that.
So like right now I'm here. Taros is here. Dean is here. Marcia is here. A lot of musicians are here.
Black Soil.
Yeah, man. These people also help me to find a balance and motivate. Because even from management, resign already one time,
What?
Yeah, man, I said, I managed to do it, but tell Taros, Taros, it has been great. I know it before you think I know Taros come me and learn engineering, And I said, boy, I can't buy this management again. It take up too much of my time. I'm want to be an engineer. I'm want this, I'm want that. So as a person, I need to find the balance. And I'm trying. I'm not doing a good job at it. But I'm trying to find the balance how to do it all.
To make it work. Now, you mentioned that your passion is mixing. And I know mixing is a very crucial part of whether it's a song or an album, you name it. What is your strategy and your process? Do you mix your songs or projects by yourself, or do you seek, feedback while actively mixing?
No. Well, I have my own studio at home, and I've created my own space that I'm alone. Right? I'm not in no rush to mix either. So my feedback with mixing is actually myself. as I tell you, I compare a lot of my mix to stuff that my dad has done.
That did. Mm-hmm.
And even other international artists that has done and thing. But I take my time and I listen, and I'm always criticizing myself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, it's rare that I'm 100% satisfied with a song that I've mixed. I tell you the truth. And when people say, oh, this thing, I say, but me could have this and me could have that. You know? So I'm a loner when it comes to mixing. I want to be it's like I'm here with a lot of people. If I was, I'm a loner.
Not when you're mixing.
Yeah, I'm a loner.
Well, I know you said that you're struggling to balance your work life, but talk to us about Shane Brown, the family man, and have you found a balance between your family and work life?
I get definite thing now. All right.
It's your journey.
I was married once before, and I think a nice woman, nice. We never have no problem, we no quarrel, we no nothing at all, you know. And I'm never home.
Wow.
Always on the road. I'm always, we never take a vacation yet, we never really. And me first, I got to take responsibility to say the whole thing just got old and we just grew apart, you know? So, and that's the next part of my success, you know. A good woman. No lie. You have a good woman to be a successful man. Because you need a good and honest woman who can tell you, say, look here now, X, Y, Z, or whatever. So that was I still try to find a balance. Now I'm in a different relationship. I am trying to do it different this time.
Yes.
You know?
Good.
I learn. Right now, it's what we talk about 3 decades. I feel like I'm a child at heart, you know. And I'm learning, and I'm always open to learn. And as far as family life, I have 2 daughters and things. I try to keep in touch more. And I'm gonna try to do things different this time. Because I don't want to make the same mistake. Because like I tell you something, to find a good woman, Kashima, it's not easy. And me married to a great woman already. And now God has been me find a next great woman. I know me, that's come like me with it last time.
Right.
That one there. You know? So I try to find a balance. And I learn. I'm learning and I'm learning.
I really love your honesty. And, you know, it is 1:31, so we're absolutely out of time. But I have to ask you this question before you go, especially for aspiring engineers and persons who want to get into mixing and ultimately the music industry. What advice would you give to them for those who are on their journey?
Follow your dream and follow your heart. Don't let nobody show you off. Because even for myself, if I didn't follow through with what I wanted, I would be in an office somewhere working. I'd be miserable. Follow your dream, be true to yourself, and be true to your craft. But before all of that, make sure God needs to be at the forefront of every decision. Yeah? Then after that now, just be honest. Be honest and be real and try to do things that last a lifetime. Don't try to do things what is just for today alone. And that's the next problem with a different story with our industry. We need to be making music and be making a mark on the world. Because it says we as Jamaicans, may I tell you, say, we come like half of the world. You ever say, well, look about Talawa? So anything we do, we need to do it at our best and try to know, say, all right, how can this impact the world for the next 40 years? You see what I mean? When we were in the studio and Tara's like I say a song like She's Royal, for example, we are trying to do something to impact lives forever. You know what I mean? So try to be true to yourself. Follow your dreams, man, and don't let nobody derail you. Follow your dreams and don't feel afraid to pray and have a one-on-one with God and say, God, what you say? Believe me, if you ask God to show you the way, He's going to show you the way.
Wow, Shane Brown, thank you so much. It was absolutely awesome. And thank you for the sneak peek inside of Tough Gong Studios. Persons are saying, look here, beautiful interview, learning so much about music, getting the full compliments. And Lord, what a whole heap of stars. So thank you so much, Shane, for making that happen.
Can you afford me the time?
Of course.
No, Kashima, IRFM has been a big part of my success. I'm now come up in an interview without saying that. Because a lot of people don't respect radio anymore. But me can tell you, IRFM has been a big part of my success. And people talk about radio and pure and Ray. I have never have that arranged in IRFM. It's a DJ Sunshine, DJ Wade Kashiva. All you music calls, we say, yo, we need to put music on the Ray, DJ Bones and whatever. So I cannot leave this interview. I'm gonna downplay, I'm gonna get paid for big up IRFM either. I'm gonna tell you genuine from my heart that a lot of hit songs that I have had back in the days, IRFM is responsible. Big up yourself too. Ron Muschette, even though I'm not on IRFM, I still have a bigger up, you know? So IRFM, we talk about the road to success. We can't leave without saying IRFM have also been a big part of my success. And I thank you all for that.
Thank you too, Shane Brown. Continue doing it. Look here, people are coming through with the messages. This person says, real talk, big up to Shane Brown. I learned a lot about him and continue doing it.
Yeah, man. And if anything, I can link me on Jukebox Jamaica. Me angle myself, me answer questions.
Okay, Jukebox Jamaica.
Yeah.
Is that on Instagram?
Yeah.
All right.
It's just with me.
This song here. Thank you so much, Shane Brown. This song produced by Shane Brown. Healing, Taurus Riley.
Staring at these walls, wrestling with my thoughts. It's just filled with me. Isolated and quarantined, still I believe that Jah is with me. What will this new world be like without a simple hug? So tight and warm and snug. What will this new life be like without a simple kiss?
Come and enjoy your Wendy's Dave's Classic, our signature square burger, served hot off the grill with the best ingredients.
The time is...
It is now 1:35.
Touching lives every day, so many different ways, a part of all you do. Sagicor will make you feel secure, reaching out for more, we'll always see you through. Reach for more, whatever you're dreaming, whatever your goals, will help you achieve them. You're never alone, taking care of today's needs, take care of tomorrow's dreams, every day helping you succeed. That's what Sagicor means. Today